Alright, so we're back. It's been a couple days. That's fine. Anyways, we are back on the dig of the 128 by 128 perimeter. Now, I will go ahead and preference this and say this will be the last stream of this because I am going to do something different. Now, that being said, I do not have the mod installed. I hope the mod comes out. Actually, before I go any further, is the mod even for me, or... I want to dig out that 128 by 128, and I want to have replay mod on. So, essentially, that way I can actually just have a fairly... It's going to be a long video, but it's not going to be just like... I'm actually going to be able to edit it. Wow. Has not been updated since 11/26/2024. It might be on Modrith. I wouldn't be surprised. Sometimes you can find mods on Modrith and not on CurseForge, even though they technically can be the same exact thing. You trade it out. But this in theory will be the last episode for this thing over here for a while. My plan is to fix the chunk borders. As you can kind of see, the chunk borders are kind of screwed up right now. So I'm going to move this way, and I'm going to move this... I'm going to move it further that way. Actually, do I want to move further that way or further this way? And I already got the chest placed here. I don't want to break the chests and have to place everything back, so it's going to go that way. Now, I will say, I keep saying that I'm going to fix my shulker farm. I haven't yet. If you guys aren't familiar, I had a shulker farm that worked, and then all of a sudden I left it, and it stopped working. And I mean entirely. It refused to work after I left the area. I left the area... I even shut the farm off. I cut it off, and I guess that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. But basically, I turned it off, and then the farm refused to work. So I haven't yet fixed it. It's slightly problematic. Yeah, there's that. Go figure. I haven't fixed a big issue with one of my farms yet. It's comical. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on chunk borders. So I'm gonna break all of this down. Ouch. Okay, so now I'm gonna move all of it over here. So I'm going to move it here. Oh, I forgot a piece of deep slate. How dare I? Give me that. Alright, so I'm going to put the thing right here. Right here. So essentially, this is going to be the chunk. So I'm going to basically move this down and over. So yeah, fun. So yeah, because I decided to not actually... I decided not to make the farm right, or make this right. Actually, I'm going to make it in this chunk. Hey, I got a piece of deep slate left. I'm basically going to dig all this out. Well, before I do that, let me fix all of the little issues. I'll be right back. All right, and just like that, everything is fixed. Obviously, still got a shit ton to do. But basically, I have moved all the pillars over. I've already checked their coordinates and seen if they are in the last block of the chunk. So everything inside, all the way over there, all the way over there, all the way over there, I'm going to mine flat, and I'm going to dig out a chunk. So that way I can get a shit ton of deep slate, and I can basically end this entire thing and be fine. That being said, that means I have to fix everything. Let's do that. My poor shovel. Here we go, I guess. So I kind of got off track just a tiny bit. I started actually trying to re-terraform all of this. You can kind of see that I've filled in all this. I try to make it look natural, but at the current moment I'm just digging all this out because, well, yeah, I'm trying to reline it so that way it actually looks natural. This is like the first patrol I've seen in like days. And that's not even a joke. So, let's just... Hey man, you're gonna give me a potion? Thank you. Ah, so nice. Thank you for giving me a potion. I need it. I haven't even got one for totems yet. How dare I? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sort all this stuff out real quick. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even need to sort any of the dirt out. Alright, all the trees. Oh, I didn't even make a freaking set a place for gravel. Man, how dare I? There we go. Well, we got a gravel chest now. Alright, let's continue the the entire process of getting all this stuff cleaned up. This is gonna take a minute. I'm probably actually gonna run out of dirt again. I'm gonna have to start digging the trench again. Eh, it'll be okay. It'll be what it's gonna be. I'll get back to you when I'm somewhat more done, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Well, spawn right on top of me, why don't you? Well, what do you got? Alright, already got that. Baked potatoes. Can we have a pale oak sapling, please, next time? I mean, I'll keep you alive, but wait. Is that a regular old water bottle? None of this is really worth it. But, yeah, kind of to show some progress, as you can kind of see. I'm filling in this part. I need to dig this little trench right over here. All the way down. I need to remove all the trees. I'm going to plant some trees over here so that way it doesn't look just barren. And yeah, I'm going to fill in the rest of this and then I'm going to start flattening. So that part will be fun. Get some of the blocks that I'm using right now. Doing a lot of terraforming, which terraforming isn't that hard. It is an acquired skill. And honestly, I'm not really all that good at it, but I mean, all you need to do is really just, if you've looked at Minecraft terrain a lot, or fair bit even, you'll understand that stuff cannot go so far straight without it looking just unnatural. Like such as you see a line that's like 10 long, well that's gonna look unnatural. Like this just flat face, that's unnatural. See, if it was like a couple more, then 2, and then maybe 1 like that, and then it just rounds off and comes back around, that would look more natural. But yeah, I need that actually. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm working on at the moment. I'm kind of just working on it as I go. It's kind of tedious in a way, because having to basically just fill in trench, which is not exactly my most favorite part of this project so far. Nonetheless, it will be done. You just have to give me some time because it's going to just take me a minute. But I'll get back to you when I have another update. Alright, so I filled in this bit and this bit. So now all I gotta do is dig out the trench. So, yeah, this is what I kinda... It's coming along. It obviously needs to snow over here again, so that way it actually looks okay. I still need to clean all the trees out of here, so that way it looks better. Keep on killing zombies and all the other mobs that come near me, so that way I can heal this pickaxe. What's funny enough, the shovel's already actually at a higher durability than it was before I actually started back today, so I think that's a pretty good positive note. Just got to keep on doing this until it actually heals and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a minute. It's not a process that I thought was going to be fast, but it's going. So, I mean, I feel like I'll finish up on this project, or I'll finish out the trench, not soon, but somewhat. Oh, yeah, speaking of snow, actually, that's actually good to know. Basically, all the stuff will be covered in snow, so that way it looks like, well, I didn't do anything to the land, and, yeah. I'll go ahead and keep on digging, and I'll give you guys an update when I can. so I've dug out the trench all the way around. As you can kind of see, took me a while because, well, I got in between the lines. But basically now I'm going to go ahead and go around and plant some trees down so that way it's not just all this area that I did not I already cut the trees down. It's not just a barren wasteland. So let's go ahead and put some trees down. Put some trees down. Yeah, that's proper English. Get some trees planted and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alright, so I have a few trees down. Planted, whatever. It'll take a minute for these to grow. It'll be fine. Basically, that is, obviously I may change it again, if there's not enough trees or stuff like that. I will obviously work on it. Oh, chicken. Yeah, let's do this. Lucky chicken. Damn. Also, stop that. But yeah. So all the trenches are dug. There's one tree that needs to go by, and last tree. All right, now we can actually start on the front process, and that is flattening this out. I might actually just go straight for a chunk because I've already been recording and streaming for over an hour, because I have a funny feeling this is not going to be just like, oh yeah, it's going to be quick. No, I feel like it's going to take me a while. So let's go ahead and organize our inventory out, and I will get back to you in a moment. Alright, I have organized my inventory out. Well, I thought I organized my inventory out. I guess I didn't quite organize my inventory out. Jesus, already a full dub of dirt. Jesus. Yeah, we got a few shulker boxes here, and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start working on our chunk. If I dig out this chunk and I still got a fair bit of time, I will flatten this out to probably Y level 63, maybe even lower. I don't know. We'll see what the time is and stuff like that. I don't want to be streaming forever because, well, I still do need to edit and stuff like that. I am like a video ahead, so I mean there is a positive there, but that could change within, you know, one recording session. So yeah, that could change within a blink of an eye. So we're gonna see where this gets me. So let's go ahead and start a digging. Never mind, we will not dig right now. We are going to go ahead and go back home, and we are going to sleep, because I am not dealing with phantoms. No thank you. Not today. Ah, sweet old bed. I love that animation. It's so great. Alright, so let's go ahead and start on a chunk. I'm going to go ahead and start on this one. Let's go ahead and dig it out, so that way we know what chunk we're going for. So we're going to dig this chunk out. So let me go ahead and I'll mark it out just a tiny bit so that way it's easier for me to just dig it out. Really wish I had Swift Sneak, but you know, sometimes you just don't have what you want. So kind of just gotta deal with what you got. Alright, so there we go. Chunk is dug out, or well, it's prepped so that way it's easy for me to dig out. So, let's go ahead and start. And let's go ahead and start with the dirt. Alright, out of that we ended up with a bunch of stuff. That's just the dirt level done. Oh, I almost forgot a piece. Yeah, there's one bit of the puzzle done, which is probably arguably the easiest part of the entire puzzle. I'm gonna go and empty this out since I'm so close to the top, and I guess we can get into the fun part. Well, the funner part, which will be insta-breakable because, well, we do have efficiency 5 and a beacon going. So yeah, let's go ahead and get all the let's go ahead and just start on going. I'm gonna obviously have a little bitty edit going on, so that way it kind of keeps you along, and yeah, guess I will kind of talk when I need to, I guess. Alright, ran into our first little gravel patch, which I'm okay with. I'm just fine with running into gravel, speaking that gravel is useful. And, let's go and continue. Let's go. As I'm mining all this, I'm coming to the realization that eventually I'm gonna have to heal the tools that I have, and I don't really like the realization. I'm coming with, because, well, that basically means that, hey, I'm gonna have to stop, and I'm gonna have to go all the way back home, and then I'm gonna have to basically trade, which, to heal stuff, is going to take a moment. It's gonna take a moment, so, I mean, that is a realization that I am kind of now facing, or thinking about. Which is kind of, kind of rough. But, it is a realization nonetheless that, you just kind of have to deal with as as you can. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep on mining, and I will update you when I can. Or will, I mean, as I say. Alright, I just made a poll, in which, this is the poll. My 128 by 128, I will run into ores on the wall of the outside, and I'm not going to target. Would you rather me leave them or mine them and replace them with another block? In this case, stone. Or stone in this case. If you guys want to vote in this, the link down below, there's a Discord link. You guys can vote in polls if you so want to. Anyways, back to the regular schedule program. I'm gonna leave them for now, and whatever's decided is whatever's decided. I did mine a iron ore somewhere up here, but I'm gonna just leave that alone. So, kind of just trying to give people choice and stuff like that to what they would rather instead of me. I used to run polls a shit ton, and whenever I stopped doing content, guess what? I stopped doing polls. So I guess I'm trying to get back into doing polls so that way you guys can feel included instead of me just deciding on what to do or so forth, so on. So, yeah, if you guys want to decide on that, please make sure to join the Discord link down below. Verify yourself in rules, and yeah, I hope to I'll keep on mine. Alright, well, at Y30, I'm getting kind of low on durability, and all my shulker boxes are basically full, except my blackwood, which, actually, now that I think about it, well, I guess it's time to also break this shulker box out, because, of course, like, everything's full. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and, I guess here we go again. Well, we are to that point. One durability left. God. And all our shulker boxes are basically full. So I think this is a good time to kind of get out of the hole I'm in and empty my shulker boxes and heal this poor pickaxe. Got all the way down to, well, Y25, which honestly I think that's pretty good. Based on just the amount of durability I had, which granted I think this pickaxe was basically full durability, so that basically just means, I'm gonna be here a while. Yeah, let's go ahead and empty all the shulker boxes, and we're gonna heal my pickaxe, because, seems like something we need to do. Unless I want to make another one of these things, and, when I tell you I don't want to, I don't want to. Alright, all the shulker boxes are empty, so, I guess it's now time to, heal the pickaxe, which I do not have an XP farm, so, when I tell you this may be a minute, this may be a minute. But that being said, it'll be okay. I think, actually, what I can do is, I said I wasn't really going to tamper with any of this. However, it's just going to burn, or it's just going to carry dust. So, honestly, why not carry all the wood with me? So that way I can just turn it straight into sticks and emeralds. So, yeah. Man, I'm so tempted to mine with my netherite pickaxe, but my god. I think we made some good progress, though. One chunk. I'm gonna have to definitely make an XP farm. I'm gonna definitely have to just do a bunch of things before I actually do the video that I want to do. And yeah, that's just gonna take a minute. All this like 2 tall, or is it all 3? Man, all of it's 2, if not 3 tall. So, yeah, pretty good. Hey guys, how are you? Let's go ahead and get some of this stuff out, so that way we can work, and we'll go from there. This'll be a minute. That ain't really been all that long, and as you can see, I mean, shoot, I'll put a little timer up on how long it's taken me to get this much durability. And yeah, we've ate through the wood, do not get me wrong. That doesn't sound right. But we've ate through a large portion of it. Honestly, could have also got some iron, brought some iron with us. Didn't really think about it. That being said, I do actually need to check the iron farm, because it's probably in need of an empty. Or at least just a check-in, because I haven't checked on it. And also, I've been doing this for like 2 hours, so of course, it's probably time. I mean, in theory, I could have brought my gravel with me and traded, but I didn't really think about it. I could make some more Fletchers, but honestly, it's fine. I feel like probably a good idea if I just got a lot of glass as well. Just gonna just do that real quick. In theory, I could level these guys up. Probably a good idea if I did that, right? Honestly, yeah. Just go for it. We basically got so many emeralds and we spent them all. Oh, man. But we're almost fully healed, so I mean, this is actually pretty good. I feel like I'm making pretty good time here. I obviously do need to get more Fletchers. I could make this entire trading process way, way, way more efficient, but obviously this is not my official base. So, I mean, yeah. Oh, you guys actually restock. How? I thought it was only 3 restocks a day, no? The pickaxe is fully healed. I'm just gonna keep on trading. I'm gonna heal everything else, because I feel like it's probably a good idea if I do that as well. And yeah, as you can see, that's almost fully healed. That's fully healed. I think that's pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good. Honestly, I could have also brought some red dye with me, but didn't really think about that either. But I think we're making good time. I guess it's time to go back to the site and start digging again. But I'm going to actually check the iron farm, so I will actually meet you there. Alright, we're at the iron farm. We'll also check our chicken farm. Pretty good, 2 rows, which is pretty good. In my opinion, I feel like that's a pretty good amount. Jesus. Almost 1 double chest, basically just iron. I think that's pretty decent. Especially with this farm being not actually at full peak capacity, which is kind of weird to think about. But we'll just keep on doing this, I guess. I mean, shoot, it seems to be working this well, so I mean, why not keep on going? We ended up with 4 stacks and 14 blocks of iron and a shit ton of poppies. I feel like that's pretty good rates. I understand. Obviously, I said it's not the peak efficiency and it can be more efficient, but I feel like it's pretty good as it stands right now. As you can see, almost a full dub of just blocks of iron. I feel like that's pretty good. Now, obviously, we don't have as much wood as we did, so if I basically wanted to go back and heal again, I probably would not have enough wood. However, we still have the chests of wood, so it's not really that big of a deal. Got no oak. Got a little bit of birch, and that's it. We're basically out. I shouldn't have really used all the wood that I did, but it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it, because there's no point. It's a resource that I've got, so it's a resource I'm going to use. So, there we go. It's all sorted, and now this pickaxe is back to full-on capacity. Alright. Go ahead and go down. Alright, here we go. Let's get this thing done. Actually, kind of now thinking about it, kind of wish I looked at my statistics before I started this project, but of course, I didn't. So, yeah, there's that. That sucks. But it is what it is. I mean, sometimes you just forget. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep on going, and I will meet you at a later time. Alright, on Y11, no signs of diamonds yet. But obviously we're not going to give up just yet. Kind of just still on sorting. I'm trying to organize my blocks more so that way it's not as, like, cluttered or just all over the place, because I know how I can be very unorganized. So, yeah, I'm just trying to keep organized and such. No diamonds yet. Y11. Keep on going. First pieces of deep slate. God. That close. That close to deep slate. I am silk touching this deep slate, and there's a reason for it at the moment. So since I haven't really decided, kind of just doing this so that way I can still, because swapping back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, trying to get cobblestone and such, it's just such a freaking big task. I'm just gonna use my silk touch, and if I get some deep slate, non-cobbled, so be it. It'll be fine, it'll be whatever. I'll just deal with it. I'll deal with the consequences of it. So, it'll be what it's gonna be. And I might actually use the normal deep slate later. You never know. So, yeah, just gonna keep on going. This is where I know I'm gonna slow down a fair bit, because, well, this is where it gets slower. But, yeah. Shouldn't have to use this pickaxe much more, as it is 800 durability now. But, I'm gonna go and shut up again, and, I'm gonna keep on digging. I guess actually, since I'm down here, let me kind of explain why I'm doing this. So I keep saying that this is a project that I have tried to do on my worlds, and I've never actually done. That part is true. The other reason why I wanted to do this is because back in when editions of the game were still a thing, back on the PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360, every single world I would actually get into, I would dig like a 10 by 10 all the way down to bedrock, and then I would dig a 3 top, and I would just go on and go on until, well, the world limit. That's how I basically and that was just basically a time, I'm trying to think of the word and I can't think of the word. It's basically just something to keep me occupied, and it's something that I did a lot. So that being said, this kind of is nostalgic for me, because this is something that I used to do. Just basically dig a 10 by 10 hole. Obviously this is a 16 by 16, and we're going all the way down into deep slate, so technically, if we're going off of what I used to do, we're already done. However, that's not where we're going for, is it? So yeah, we're just going to keep on going. We're going to try to go all the way down to bedrock. That's why this project actually is something that I hold dear to myself. This is something that I used to do. I used to just dig all the way down to bedrock and just see how many resources I could get. Now, obviously, I didn't really ever get far because, well, I never really went any further along the lines of, like, going for the Ender Dragon or anything like that. Like, I just never did. So, essentially, it was just like, that was kind of my little thing. If I could actually get all the way down to the bedrock, that was basically just a world complete. I wish I could actually load up one of those worlds and actually show you guys. However, here's an issue with that. Essentially, I used to be into modding pretty heavily. Essentially, and modding in my case scenario was me basically putting a backup of somebody's modded applications on, which a lot of those would actually have mods and stuff like that equipped. That's how I got into GTA modding and stuff like that. Yeah, this is... we're going back a few years, aren't we? But basically, that's kind of just how I modded and stuff like that. So all those saves and stuff like that, gone. Because I didn't copy them anywhere. I kind of just, it kind of just deleted. I kind of wish I was smarter about it then. I wasn't. So essentially, all that stuff is gone. I didn't have PlayStation Plus back then, because PlayStation Plus was more of a novelty than actually something that you had to have to play online with. So, yeah, obviously, uploading saves weren't a thing, really, for me. So, yeah, this is why this is a project that I really want to do and I really want to complete. And, yeah, we're just going to see how far I can get. Will I get burnt out about it? Absolutely. I know I'm going to get burnt out on this project. This is a project that has always burnt me out. And honestly, I feel like with the proper management, I feel like I can complete this project not within the next month, maybe not 2 months, maybe not 3, 6 months to a year, if I plan on trying to play this world out, which I plan on doing that all the way till I can. And we're just going to see how it goes. But anyway, that's enough of the yapping session. I'm going to keep on digging, and I'll get back to you in a moment. Alright, Y level 1. Oh, good lord. It just took me so long to get here. God, I wish I had there was a higher level haste than just haste 2. Because at this point, these blocks are not an insta-break. They are, hey, you'll break them eventually. So, yeah, God, we can actually finally put the Silk Touch pickaxe away. Kind of. We're still gonna use it a bunch, but, yeah, this is kind of just the start. Alright, let's go ahead and keep it going. Into the negatives, we shall go. Okay, so there's a mod that I really want, but it does not exist for the version of Minecraft that I'm on. which not surprising at all. Basically, I kind of want a way to get haste 3. I can insta-mine this because this is gonna take me years. Oh, the idea, the freaking just the realization that this is gonna take me very, very, very long is hitting me now. I don't like it. I need to do some research, but yeah, this is gonna take me a while. Even though I said something about apothic and not wanting apothic, I might have to. Because, like, with the higher efficiency, you can mine faster, obviously. Well, with the high enough efficiency with haste, well, you're probably going to be able to insta-mine stuff. I may actually have to look into a few other mods so that way this is not as tedious and mind-numbingly painful. Might have to do some research, but at the current moment, that research is not happening. I'm just gonna keep on going, though. I know a lot of people will probably just say, you could probably just use TNT. You could just do TNT even without the duper. I'm like, but I want the resources. And I want to do this legitimate. I don't want to use the TNT duper. I don't want to... Granted, there are projects that I'm thinking of that I probably will use the TNT duper without batting an eye, but that's whatever. Oh, they changed that. So there's a song that I used to listen to a lot. And I mean, actually, now I think about it, not a lot. But I used to listen to it a fair bit. Just listen to it now. It is not what I remember it to be. I think they changed I think they changed how high and low they went with some of the notes, and that's kind of throwing me off. It honestly, doesn't sound as good as it did. Oh, God. Me being picky, man. I'm a person that listens to music, like, every day of my life, so, I mean, it's, you know, that's just the way it is. Alright. -6. Still no sign of diamonds. Just gonna have to keep on to digging, I guess. I'm kind of hoping I can find some, but I don't know how fast that may be. I don't know how, you know, I just don't know when that'll be, but, you know, that'll be what it's gonna be. And I'm just gonna keep on going. Well, hey. Oh no, wait, no, it's on the border. No, I hate it. I hate that I'm playing by my own rules. I hate it. That hurts my soul. I know I could bend my own rules, but if I bend my own rules, why do I have rules? Whang! Of course, the first set of diamonds I find is in the wall. Very curious. Is it 8 vein? Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate everything to do with it. Oh, I'm so... I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Jesus Christ, why? Oh, man. Hell, there's a shulker box full of it. So excited. Let's see what other blocks we may have real quick. Have any other... Oh, well, their inventory is basically full. This is, it's no good. Actually, no, it's not actually full. Never mind. Still got inventory space. Whoop-de-doo. Well, Huzzle? Wait. I don't even know. I'm gonna just call you dead. I don't know. Wait, that just sounds bad. Sorry. Oh? Sorry. I don't. How are you? Gonna make me feel bad. It's nothing new. My memory is shit anyway. Oh! Well, hi! Man, that makes me feel even worse. That hasn't even been that far back. Glad you're doing well, though. But I'm doing pretty good. No, I don't remember you. Oh, yeah, you're just from a few streams back. That's terrible. Yes, all the stuff that's easy to break. Not hearing any plops. This is not good. Nice and full. Come on, man. Come on, right over here. Right over here. No. I'm pretty sure I would live, but I'm not testing it. Come on. Come on, you know you want to. Come on. Just for me? No? Okay. I think that looks a lot better, the fact that I planted all these trees. Doesn't look as bad. You could just see the... That's what an ender chest looks like on this map. That bright pink. That's interesting. That's an interesting color choice. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it's an interesting color choice. Even though it just sounds like I'm complaining about it. I'm terrible. Alright, well, we could start emptying all the shulker boxes out. Yes. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and go for those blocks that are down here. That would definitely kill me if I just dive bombed like that. Let's dupe. Actually, not dupe. Maybe I should use a different word or terminology. That'd probably be a better idea. Well, looks like the chest is needed for stone. Granite. Oh, deep slate. Oh, I need more. Shoot. It looks very unnatural, but how else am I supposed to do it? So it looks like I need another 2 chests. Not that big of a deal. Right, there we go. We need some blocks for? Why not? Very slowly. How are you doing, Gateful? I'm doing pretty good. Glad you're doing well, though. Tired of kind of not having any of the resources I want. It's like I don't have any deep slate. Well, now I do. You're slowly going to get it. How long have you been streaming for? At the current moment, well, this is kind of my second stem, like one of my other stems of streaming. Like I've been on and off streaming for like years, but like I just got back into streaming because I made a new rig, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make myself get back into content one way or the other. So now we're here. I edit, I record, stream, and I just do it whenever I can. So it's kind of just a slow process, but it works. By slow process, I mean it takes a while. Kind of wish I never stopped streaming, but burnout kind of just, which I should have handled my burnout a lot better, but I didn't. So whenever I burnt myself out, I basically just stopped entirely. Now I kind of have a schedule somewhat, so that way I'm actually just like, okay, I don't, I just don't put myself into the floor. Granted, I have like, how much footage? Probably around 17 hours of footage to get through right about now. That part's depressing. It's like I stream this, and then I edit these down into, not bite-sized pieces, but they're relatively shorter. They're not just like, not 2-3 hours long. They're anywhere from like 20 to 50 minutes long, which I need to work on making them shorter, but just haven't really found a proper way to do that yet. Need to work on that, but one thing at a time. How are you doing? Because... It's great. I'm doing pretty good. Just digging. Just trying to get blocks. It's actually been successful, so that's actually a good thing. But I'm glad you're doing well. I really need to work on how to, like, continue conversation. What you building? At the moment, I'm just digging. Show you one of the projects that I'm working on. This is kind of where I want blocks. Because I haven't even completed this yet. Very, very bare bones sorting system that I need to change, because this is not anywhere close to being done. Because, like, yes, 2 stones. I've already filled up like 3 double chests of stone. It's like, oh yeah, this is already full. So I need to redo all of this. It's just like an ongoing project, which I'm very far from doing. That's the base that I'm working on at the moment, and then I'll get some wood, and I'll go back to my actual house, my first house, the house that I don't actually go to anymore. Ooh, wait. Now calm down. Calm down. What do you got for me? Cherry logs. Mangrove. I don't like you. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Let's go back to my other house. My first house. That I don't go to nearly enough. Really at all. Just the little makeshift stuff that I don't actually... This stuff's so bare bones, it's not great. I need to fix it, but it's like, it's not a house I'm often here, so it's like, there's no point in me fixing it. I don't know about the good builder part, though. This house has so many issues. I'm so used to making circle houses. This is like my first attempt at actually making something different than what I'm used to. If I have to redo this, I would definitely do it different. Because the support beams up here, you see that doesn't actually line up with anything. If I had to redo this, I would make it a little bit different, so that way I can line these up and make it a little bit better with the support beams. These things look horrible. But, yeah, just a... Actually, wait, we have frickin' phantoms. There's only room for one orange cat. I haven't really done all that much, though. Like, relatively speaking, trying to describe... my words are not coming out. It's like, obviously, went to the end. I went to got netherite. I've done like the not the simple stuff, but I've done like essentials. I haven't really done anything in the ends. I haven't made a wither skeleton farm, which I really need to. But I just haven't. I need to stick around here for a moment, though. I need to heal. But yeah, there's not much on this world, really. Only farm... I've made 2 farms. Made this, which is my iron farm. Then I'll fly out to this one real quick. It's not even done. Like, I haven't even finished it. I haven't slabbed the roof fully yet. I'm slowly getting there. I have an ocean monument. I actually have, funny enough, I have 2. I have 2 ocean monuments that I can actually go to. I haven't actually raided anything. I haven't came here in a while. It works well. I need to empty this out, don't I? Nah. I could optimize this farm and just make it creepers, but honestly, I kind of want string. You can make string into emeralds, so it's like, it's whatever. I have a plugin that helps with AFK time, so if I open this up, I have only 248 days. If I stand still for 3 minutes and I don't move, my game will go into an AFK state. Any chunks that I have loaded will stay loaded, and my time will freeze. It's a very nice little plugin. Or data pack, for that matter. It's not even a mod. I have a shulker farm, but it doesn't work at the moment. And if I wanted to go to my shulker farm, I'd have to go all the way over... It's right here? Yeah, it's right here. Then I'd have to go all the way to my shulker farm. My shulker farm doesn't work. I stuffed something up, and I don't know what. I have to reload it with golems. I haven't done that yet, which I'm going to have to unload that farm to fix it. It's like the farm worked, and then all of a sudden, it's like I went away from it. I turned it off, and I went out of the end. When I came back, the farm wouldn't work. So I'm just like, well, that's fantastic. I have to fix it sometime. I haven't actually done the video for that yet. How does shulker farm work? So essentially, whenever the shulkers get hit with if they get hit by anything, they have a percentage chance on duplicating. Essentially, and the way the shulker farm works in this case, they will teleport up into a block, and eventually they will die due to entity cramming. And eventually the shulker shells will fall down into a hopper system. There's many different shulker farms. The one that I have uses entity cramming. There's another one where it uses a wither rose to kill them over time. Only reason I didn't do that one is because I did not feel like grabbing a shulker and porting them all the way home. I just did not feel like that. Which, granted, I could. I haven't killed all the shulkers at the first end city I ever went to. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah. That's Loke smart. What? I don't know what you mean by that. I feel like there's a joke here that I'm missing. How are you doing, fish? How do you have the trapdoor? Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Glad you're doing well, though. I'll eventually make a bigger version of this. I need to make one at my gunpowder farm. I just go figure. I saw a Paul, and I think it's a fair game. Yeah, you want to know what sucks? I've already found... There's a 4 vein of diamonds down there. That's what sucks. It's like, I made that pole, and then I got down there, and I was like, man. And I was like, well, I've already made the pole. I'm not going to be just like, the pole doesn't exist. I'm not going to do that. Because at that point, why let people decide? There's no point. Yeah. I'm going to let the poll run for a while, though. There's a poll. My Discord. I usually don't try to plug it because I know that can get annoying as hell. If I just say, hey, join this, join that, do this. I don't tend to, like, ask or anything or suggest. Well, that's an interesting gen. Oh, wait, it's bedrock. Sorry. That's actually nice. That's actually a nice spawn because it basically disables a lot of stuff. A few of my friends at work have, like, they joked about making a realm on Bedrock. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's like if they do start with that, I might actually, I'll probably play. They don't even know half the stuff I do. They don't. It's like I've sent screenshots of like editing, but I haven't really sent pictures of like. Because I didn't... It's like, I know some people's opinion on Minecraft is like, ew, you know? I know some people just they can't stand the game, I know that. So I don't tend to send it into random group chats. But, that's just me personally. For some reason the new, isn't working anymore. What's bad is that's an 8 vein too. I've already checked. What's funny on this world, I've actually found a 9 vein. Palms are getting sweaty. Ah. Actually, granted, wait. This is the longest stream I've actually done in a while. I know the editing part of me is not going to necessarily like this. But It is. It's yeah, I'm fine. Whatever. I'm currently ahead of video, so it's like all I gotta do is render it and publish it, and that's all I gotta do. So it's like it's done. Yeah, I don't think, there's no way I'm gonna get to negative 64. If I somehow get there, it is 619. It's like I want to mine the entire chunk out, but I don't think that's gonna happen. How long have you had the world for? I'm on day 249. I started on this world April 9th. That's when I started. I kind of want to find like a higher efficiency mod, which I think, what is it? Either higher efficiency. I don't even really want to find a haste mod. Well, actually, I kind of do, like where I can affect the beacon and basically make a haste 3. I kind of want that. I don't really care. I don't want the, what is it called? I don't want an enchant because, well, then it makes beacons useless, essentially, unless you want strength or resistance or regen, you know. Then it just makes that entire, like, aspect just useless. It always rains in this world. How come you don't stream on Twitch? I just never really streamed on Twitch. I never really tried Twitch all that much. Like, I've streamed on Twitch, like, every blue moon. I think the last stream I've done was, like, probably, like, well over 2 years ago, but, like, I just don't stream there. I mean, in a lot of case scenarios, it's actually not that bad of a platform. I just never really... I never learned Twitch. Because Twitch has its own, like, it has its own meta compared to YouTube. And in theory, I could multi-stream. However, funny enough, I'm recording this at the moment, so I don't know how my computer would react to that, because granted, it's only taking like 30% of my GPU, or my CPU, so I think it's like, we do not need my computer to explode just yet. Come on. TOS, terms of service. That is a ping. That is essentially where... That is something one of my mods made up. I usually refer to him to him as Rico or Zor, and my internet is crashing. And basically, then I just ran with it. So I used it as a Discord ping. Is my OBS? No, I think YouTube's just having a heart attack. Okay. Jesus, live for 4 hours, God. Usually only live for like 2.5, 3. I think at what is it? Negative 32? I think would probably be a good, like, stopping point. I'm saying probably because I don't know. It's like I got enough deep slate to last me up. Hey, last me a minute. I don't know about all that. I don't really say that I'm a good builder because, in my opinion, I'm not all that good when it comes to. Granted, with my actual like base, I'm kind of been like experimenting with obviously kind of try to texture the side where it's not just a flat face, and I'm using trapdoors and all that stuff to kind of just give the room just a tiny bit more life instead of it just being a flat face. Kind of the first time I'm really getting into a lot of other stuff. I'm not really. It's like the current base that I'm working on is the biggest base that I've done. Like I used to do. It's like it's a smaller circle. I mean, like it's not nearly that big. As I am very reckless. I don't do hardcore well. I do a bunch of stupid stuff. I'm not. I've tried hardcore before. No. All right, 3-way. I'm gonna try to get to negative 32. That's my goal. Gotten a lot further than I thought I was gonna get. I need to do some research off stream anyway. Like because I want to get I want to kind of get a higher efficiency, so this is not as painful of a process. So it's not just like, okay, yeah, I'm taking forever, but you know. Is hard streaming? No, not really. I wouldn't call it hard, no. Now, are there certain aspects of it that are difficult? Yes, but like overall, I think like streaming in general is. It's fairly easy because all you really have to do is just have a computer that can run a game or run a program. You can pop a program up that boards your stream, streams your screen, put in a few things, and boom, there you go, you're good. You know, it's fairly, I wouldn't say straightforward. It can be overwhelming. I will say that. Because I definitely say this is easier than doing my normal part-time job. I haven't really went into much and, like, stuck with it. Minecraft's been, like, the one thing that I was, like, I leaned into more. Because it's a fairly lightweight game to run, and you can do a lot to it. So it's, like, you can change aspects of the game. So it's, like, anything that you can think of and try to find, you could probably find it. You just have to do some digging, probably. I mean, that's just kind of Haha, get it, ha, ha. Bad joke. I'll shut up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? I don't know how to react to this. How many is this gonna be? Ah! Oh Lord, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am curious. What in the world did I stumble upon? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What? Crazy. I was crazy once. Good old Smitty. That I've never seen a vein that large. What the hell? Wait. Okay, my patience is 1, 2. That might have been a 14 vein. I might have just counted that wrong. Let's see if we find any more magical things that hide under this chunk. I kind of wish I didn't, because there were a few diamonds that I had in the chest beforehand, and I didn't sort them out, so I don't even know how many diamonds I've found in this chunk. So many things I could have done better. Just didn't. Maybe next time. Alright, there's all the blocks from this chunk thus far. No! I need this. I want to repair stuff before I actually end. Because if I don't, then, well, mind me. When are you going to be live again? Probably not tomorrow, but the next day. My schedule at the moment, I stream. The next day, I edit. The day after that, I stream. And I try to give myself buffer time, so that way I'm not running myself into the floor. Kind of just to, well, schedule myself, because, well, so that way if I want to do some other things, I can, and I don't have to do other, kind of just to help myself a little bit. Alright, little thing that I usually do. Give me all the eggs, actually. Alright, lucky chicken. Alright. Nope. Nope. No, damn. All 3. Oh wait, there's more. I'm peeking at my mini-map, that's what I'm doing. What's you gonna do with all that wood? I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna repair my pickaxe a little bit. I won't be able to repair it all, but I'll be able to at least start it. So, alright, lucky chicken again, right? Man, 5 for 0. That's bad odds. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go on over. Okay, there we go. Now we can heal this. Just a tiny bit. I need to expand. I need to make a trading hall at my own, like, my new base. I need to. I just haven't. I need to make a room. I need to design a room for that first. That's the difficult part. Man, Wrathbod's 3. Oof. Well, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to actually do that. I'm such a bad person. Breach 3. I don't know what the highest level of breach is. I don't know. Granted, breach is what? Mace? I know nothing about the mace. I just know density is a thing. Almost repaired everything. What's bad is you came just in time for me to end. Because I got a lot of the stuff done that I wanted to get done. Got the one chunk all the way down to the -32. I'll be live again in like 2 days, give or take. I hope. That is if nothing like goes wrong on my ends or anything, because there's always a possibility in that. Alright, well, I think that will be it for me for now. I will be back in like 2 days. 2 days-ish, I hope. Finish editing or posting or rendering, and then I gotta start another video, and then I process. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope to see you guys in the next one. And, it's been nice. Peace out.